Let's head out to Broncos headquarters. Mike joining us live from the Klis Cave. And on Saturday night, you were talking about Super Bowl plans, Mike. Joking, of course. But did Drew Lock's performance change your quarterback scoreboard at all?
Yeah, it sure did. I think, for one football on practice, the preseason game has to be worth 2 footballs. I give them both to Drew Lock. I thought he won today. Even though Teddy played really well in the backup, Drew Lock performed, was sensational, really, with the 80-yard pass, really dynamic. He had a 25-yarder on the hook to K.J. Hamler, 2 catches, 105 yards for Hamler. A nice, exciting young duo you have there between Lock and Hamler. But I thought Lock, it was his best showing of training camp. It was his best showing in the joint practices. He saved it for the game. And it is about the game. And I thought Drew Lock outperformed Teddy Bridgewater barely. Bridgewater was steady. He was efficient. And in many ways, it was impressive what he did, even though he was in a hole and responding the way he did, getting 10 points out of 2 drives. But it's now 6-6-2, the way it should be going into the final week. I think the final week before Fangio makes his pick.
Sounds like it's even Steven. All right, neither Lock nor Bridgewater talked today, but Garrett Bowles did talk about him.
You know, Drew made phenomenal throws. We all knew Drew had amazing arms. So, when he gets comfortable back there, I know he's worked extremely hard with, Peyton Manning and the guys that he needed and his special coaches in this offseason. And Teddy's been Teddy. I mean, that dude's phenomenal. The way he, we went to dinner and he was telling me how his mind works in the backfield. It was very impressive.
Mike, we should see Bowles play on Saturday along with the rest of that starting offensive line. These guys keep saying how they're stronger up front this season than they've been in the past.
Well, if you kind of set the quarterbacks aside, which is almost impossible, but the offensive line kind of stole the show against the Vikings. They ran the ball. The run set up the play action. The play action, Drew Lock had guys wide open. I mean, Jerry Jeudy and Hamler to have those yards after catch on hook patterns. Bridgewater had a nice fade for a touchdown to Trinity Benson. That offensive line, I thought it was the run-pass balance. And if Lock's going to be a better quarterback this year, I think that's the key. A running game so he can play off of that running game and set up the play action. I think he will be a lot better quarterback, and that offensive line can do both right now, it looks like, pass protect and run block.